Hello everyone. Welcome. Today, we're tackling a common Android Studio installation issue. Many users face problems accessing the Android SDK Add-On List during setup. This can be frustrating, so we'll guide you through some solutions to get your Android Studio installation back on track. Let's dive in. First, check your internet connection. A stable and active connection is crucial. Android Studio needs to download the SDK components from the internet. A weak or unstable connection can prevent the add-on list from loading. Ensure you're connected to a reliable Wi-Fi network or have a stable Ethernet connection. Next, verify your proxy settings. If you're behind a proxy server, Android Studio needs to be configured to use it. Go to Android Studio's settings. Look for HTTP proxy settings. Configure the proxy settings correctly, including the server address and port number. Incorrect proxy settings will block Android Studio from accessing the internet and retrieving the SDK add-on list. Another potential solution is to clear the Android Studio cache. Sometimes, corrupted cache files can cause issues. Locate the Android Studio cache directory. Delete the contents of the cache folder. Restart Android Studio and try the installation process again. This can resolve issues caused by outdated or corrupted cache data. A firewall could also be blocking access. Your firewall might be preventing Android Studio from connecting to the internet. Check your firewall settings. Ensure that Android Studio and its associated processes are allowed to access the internet. Temporarily disabling the firewall can help determine if it's the root cause. Remember to re-enable the firewall after testing. Sometimes, the Android SDK repository might be temporarily unavailable. This is rare, but it can happen. Try accessing the SDK repository URL in your web browser. If the website is unavailable, wait a few hours and try again. The issue might be on Google's side and resolve itself. Consider manually downloading the SDK components. If all else fails, you can download the necessary SDK components manually. Visit the Android developer website. Download the required SDK packages. Extract the downloaded packages to the appropriate directory. Configure Android Studio to use the manually downloaded SDK components. This method provides a workaround when the automatic download fails. These steps should help you resolve the unable to access the Android SDK add-on list issue during Android Studio installation. Remember to restart Android Studio after each step to see if the problem is resolved. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe for more Android development tips and tutorials. Consider supporting us through Patreon or by buying our merchandise. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. Good luck with your Android development journey.